Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and Jada Pinkett Smith is in the news. She wants Will Smith and Chris Rock to reconcile after that embarrassing Oscars slap, just because he made fun of her hair or her lack of hair. Now, I'm not going to talk about reconciliation between those two guys. I'm talking about Jada and her hair or her lack of hair. Now, I've seen Jada many times with blonde hair, and everyone knows that when you get blonde hair on a black woman, first you have to kill the original color of your hair. You have to kill it. Then you apply the blonde color onto your head. It's a chemical. It's done by chemicals. Then black women usually do extensions. They put thread to tie those extensions in, and it is tight onto the scalp. They use glue that is tight. By the time that glue dries, it is tight on your scalp. Then there are braids. People put on braids extensions, and they tie knots onto the scalp of your head. Now, these braids can be synthetic materials, which eats and makes an itch, and you scratch and you itch and you dig into the scalp of your head. It is something a lot of black women do. And let's not even talk about the straighteners. Straightening your hair is pure chemicals, and these industries are not regulated. You think they are, but they're not. Okay, so you're putting things in your hair to have a desired response, and what happens is a lot of black women have patches in their heads. A lot of black women, because of the abuse of the chemicals and the pulling and the tugging and the glues, you have spots, empty bald spots in your head. Now, is that a disease? Is it a disease of your mind that you did it to yourself? Is it a disease that it just happened? You just woke up one day without dyeing your hair, without putting straighteners in your hair, without putting extensions in your hair, without doing anything to damage or to abuse your scalp and your hair. Did it suddenly happen that you woke up one day with bald spots in your head? Did it happen that way? Or were you stressed? That's why it happened. No matter why it happened. Doesn't matter why it happened. The thing is, black females, a lot of black females abuse their hair. So for Will Smith to get up on stage and slap a grown man, big slap, not even boxed him, not even like, he didn't even have his fist closed. It was like a slap. So he got up on stage in front of millions of people and did that to Chris Rock. And she is going to talk about reconciliation. Did she even apologize? She should reconcile with Chris Rock, because he didn't really do to her what has happened to her. She is the one who put the blonde in her hair, the dyes in her hair, the extensions in her hair, the braids in her hair. She's the one who straightened her hair. She did it to herself. She did whatever is happening to Jada, she did it to herself. So for her to be talking about a reconciliation between Will Smith and Chris Rock, nobody's listening to Jada. She's a joker. Nobody's listening. They think that she's a player. No one is listening to Jada. Okay, no one is taking her seriously at this point. No one. She needs to sit down, and Will Smith, I told you before, Will, you need to divorce Jada. You need to get rid of her. Sherry Veronica.